Hello, hope you're doing well. So let's talk about another really basic proof that you can explain to somebody. You gotta imagine a tiny river on a giant ball. 120-mile long river on a giant ball. At the top of the ball would be the high point, and the water would flow in both directions away from the high point, right? So the Suez Canal is a man-made river and is exactly that. It is 120 miles long. The original cutout that they used for many years was only 26 feet deep and 300 feet wide. I mean, that's extremely narrow for 120 miles. So you got to imagine the water would flow away in both directions. There's oceans on both sides that spill out, and they're all at the same sea level. So the reason it doesn't spill out is because it's all the same level. The ocean on one side and the ocean on the other side and the river in between is all exactly the same level, perfectly level. So let's really analyze this with the said circumference of the earth and the curvature that we're given to create the sphere that we're supposed to be standing on, over 120 miles. If you took the center, so you've got 60 miles in each direction, and put that at the high point, let's say it's at the top of the ball, and the water would drain away 60 miles in each direction towards the oceans. With the given circumference and curvature of the earth must curve 2,400 feet down and away in both directions from the center point of the Suez Canal. So that means that from the high point, if you're looking at the center of the Suez Canal, it would have to curve down about a half a mile in both directions. And the water, which is only 26 feet deep at the high point, would have to magically just stay there because gravity is pulling it down towards the center of the earth, when everyone knows that water, anytime it's on a slope or any higher point, it always drains down and away, will fill the level below, and will find its new level, which is always perfectly flat and horizontal. Another quick example is the Panama Canal. It's 51 miles long, and they built locks to raise the boats up 85 feet above sea level, and then they dug out and excavated 85 feet of earth for that whole extent, which is all perfectly flat across that basin. And then on the other side, there's locks that bring the boats back down 85 feet back to the same original sea level between the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. The sea level of the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean is the exact same level. Between the Panama Canal, they raise up the boats 85 feet above that mean sea level and get them across, and then lower them back down. And with the Suez Canal, it doesn't change. There's no locks, and between the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. So it's the exact same level from the Mediterranean all the way through that basic man-made river, 120 miles across, same level, doesn't bend, water doesn't drain out because it's flat. And then on the other side, it comes out to the Red Sea, which is the exact same level, the same elevation, the same sea level as the Mediterranean Sea. So there you go, another extremely basic example of how the earth is flat, the oceans are flat, rivers are flat, and it's an easily provable fact, and it's fun to know. So in this example right here, you can see the cargo liner going through the Suez Canal, and it eventually comes out. I'm not sure if it's coming out into the Red Sea or the Mediterranean, but it comes out into the ocean, and there's no locks, there's nothing holding it back, and it's just sitting in that basin all the way across that river because it's flat. So enjoy your day, enjoy knowing these things. It's a lot of fun to discover, and once you get that indoctrination out of your head and you can freely think, and you will think of things like this almost daily. Something will pop in your head and you say, wow, okay, that's how that works. And it just makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense every time because it's the truth. It's cool. So enjoy your day. Bye.